All right, so I got the other one on. I went ahead and just used the big clamp on the outside, and I'll just push this other one as close to the oil cooler as I can get it, and call that a plus, and we'll go from there. And that should be fine. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna get this other one in here. It's so many things. So, but yeah, it has brought the front end all the way up. As you can see, it's tight now. So we're good there. So that's plenty. I might go ahead and pop the fender off, or the bumper. I keep calling it a fender. Pop this pin out, maybe oblong the hole a little bit, so that this pin slides a little bit, and then I can readjust it. So it'll look the same on the outside, but it'll have a groove on the inside. I'm thinking about doing that. So far it looks okay. Once I get it completely finished up, I'll play with it. But at least the front end will be done. The parts for the axles and the bearings will be here by the end of the week. I thought it was going to be here Monday or Tuesday, but it looks like Thursday or Friday is what we're doing, because Monday was the holiday, which is fine. It gave me a day to work on the Porsche a little bit. I got it all reassembled, and I got a guy that's supposed to want to come out and look at it, possibly do a trade for a Mustang. We'll see. I don't really want a Mustang, but maybe I can sell the Mustang faster I can sell the Porsche. I don't know. Man, my car's dirty. And let's see what else. Yeah, I need to go to the parts store and pick up a battery. That'll be on my list of things to get done here shortly. And but no more leaks since that one leak we had the other day, so that's good. So, but yeah, we just got to get this last bracket on here, and then we are done with the bumper side. All right, let me get on that. Well, as I'm looking at this, I could just hook onto the bar, or I could just hook on to this guy. I was going to try to come in on the bottom, but it rubs here. But I could put it here. I mean, there's no rule that it has to be the other way. I can put it like that, and it would clear everything pretty much. I think that might work as well, and that would save me from having it just, I mean, it'd save me a clamp anyway, and since I already have one there, yeah, it would work. I think I'm going to do that. I can come off. It'll almost be at the, I mean, it'd be a little higher, but it's hidden behind all this other stuff anyway. So I think I'm going to go ahead and loosen this up and see how it works. All right, so that's nice and tight. I did have to move my hole out just a little bit, but a slight angle ain't gonna hurt it. It's fine, but it's in there nice and tight now. It's holding the bumper up. It doesn't have any place to go. It won't sag. The only one that's now loose is the middle one. I'll go ahead and tighten it up. I'll actually adjust this clamp so it's got a little bit of an angle pitching out, sort of like I did the far one, and that'll allow me to do that. But now the front of this is not going to sag at all, just a little bit of flex. And now I just need to make the bracket to hold these lines up off the body, and we'll be good. So I'll have to do that, and then we'll see where we're at. So, and then we just got to kind of figure out how or where we're going to mount the license plate for temporary use. Yeah, we'll figure something out. All right, so let me tighten this one up, and then I can do something else. All right, so there they are, all on, all tight. Works pretty good. Yeah, so that's all nice and done. So the only thing left on the front end is to make the bracket to hold the lines, so that they don't rub. Zip tie up the fog lamp wires, I think that's it, pretty much it up here. So that's good. Yeah. All right. So now that I got that done and out of the way, like I said, we're just waiting for some parts to come in so I can do the front end. I am going to hit the hardware store and get a piece of wood, because what I want to do is where the spare tire kit that my car had usually rides, I want to cut that board so that it fits down inside there. I want to use the hole, or the bolt hole, that the spare tire would mount to, so that I can mount the board to that without having to drill any additional holes, and I can mount the meth kit to that board, and everything will stay nice and secure and stationary. And then I'll just run the hose and wiring out and down through the access port for the fuel pump, because I'm going to get on the fuel pump and do all that at the same time. So I think that's how I'm going to route it. As far as how I'm going to plumb it, that is still up in the air, because I've seen different people have different ideas. Some people say you can mount it to the throttle body spacer plate and it'll be fine. Other people say you want to mount it in front of the throttle body, and then have a bung welded in and tapped for the nozzle. That way it will aerate better and help all that. I did order the shutoff solenoid so that I can run it behind the throttle body, so when there's positive pressure, it just won't keep sucking the methanol through when you're not under load or under vacuum. So until it hits boost, it shouldn't kick the pump on. The way I'm gonna probably run it for now behind the throttle body, since it's the easiest, and I don't want to have to take the entire intercooler pipe back out of there to do that. So that's kind of how I'm thinking I want to run it, at least temporarily. I am planning on, once I get everything sort of mounted up and done, before I turn on the meth, I'm going to put in my lap 3 ECU, play with the E30 a little bit, or E whatever gas I end up mixing to, and running on the dyno just to see what kind of numbers we get, and then we'll see how things go, and then maybe add the meth later. So, but yeah, I'm still doing research on it. I've talked to a couple people online. It seems like they say they know what they're doing, but then their information is conflicting with the information that I've read from people who actually install these kits for like high horsepower setups. And so we will see. It's a kind of a voodoo science, I think, but we'll find out what I have to do to get it all to work. And if nothing else, I'll just run it so that it cleans the valves, and that'll be what it's worth. I mean, $150 kit is a $150 kit all day. So, all right, back later.